What up, family? We all know the situation concerning rapper Bankroll Freddy, sentenced to 12 and a half years in the federal system. We all didn't see that coming concerning Bankroll due to his criminal record and different things like that. He ain't been in too much trouble, and to do 12 and a half years, 10 years in the feds, we look at Big Meats just done 20. And all the things that he was doing don't even match up to what Bankroll Freddy had going. So this just go to show, when them people got it out for you, when they want you gone, they're going to get rid of your family, and that's just what it is. Now, we also know that Bankroll Freddy's father was brung up, in this situation. And when we heard that family was involved concerning Bankroll Freddy, I knew it was a big deal. It wasn't nothing small. Usually when family, especially fathers and different things, it's a real deal operation going on. You feel me? Now, I must say before we get into details, that it got to be a hard pill to swallow with Bankroll Freddy, getting the time that he's getting in family tied in this also. Artists that he had on his roster. And Bankroll was getting big, man, before this situation happened. Now, his father went to court. They gave him 9.5 years in the federal system. That's a decade too. So meaning, him and they'll get out around about the same time. He'll touch down a little bit before Bankroll Freddy. But Bankroll will be traveling behind him maybe a year or two. And it actually saddened me to see, because I've been incarcerated with my father. We slept neck to neck. His bunk right there, my bunk. And they said the apple don't fall too far. Things that fathers, grandmothers, grandfathers, mothers, whatever the case, the things that we put in the game affect our children. Because the things that we know, we give it to them. And word on the streets was Bankroll Freddy's father gave him the game, led him to, I don't want to say his discretion, but what's going on right now. Anybody that would have been around Bankroll Freddy with what he had going on, it should have been nothing but let's get out the game and do something different. Anything outside that was just pure craziness, pure greed, fam. You can tell when nobody around Bankroll Freddy, even his father, like, hey man, you got a record deal. You got a chance to get us up out this situation that we in a light to where we ain't got to watch our back with the folks no more. Wasn't nobody telling him that. People be so stuck in the game and what come with the rush of being a drug dealer, even when you have signed a record deal. It was just pretty greed on this situation. I wonder what the father is feeling right now, knowing that your son that you gave the game got this amount of time. You can call it what you want, but Bankroll Freddy is hurting right now, fam. He hurting right now. I pray for homie. I pray that he can get it back in court, because it's actually too much time. The people had it out for Bankroll Freddy for some reason. And I've seen it happen when it comes to whoever the informant or whatever the case might be that's speaking on you. They can speak in ways to amp you up way more than what you're doing. And that's what the folks know. They catch you with what they catch you with, but they knowing, they going off what the witness say. And a lot of times they make it like you was doing way more things than you was, fam. And this is why a lot of individuals that be incarcerated, they be feeling like, I'm not guilty. You feel me? I'm guilty, but not all these things I didn't do. And when it comes to these RICO's type charges, fam, it's hard to get up out of. The stronghold, y'all got to hear me when I'm talking about a stronghold. And what I mean by that is it can be a stronghold of image for other people, of getting money, stronghold of being in the streets or going to the club, eating addiction, whatever the case might be. You got to be careful of your stronghold. Because your stronghold can be your downfall. Bankroll Freddy's stronghold was his downfall. And he was good at making it look good. You know, when it comes to the hip hop game and what the people wanted to see. But also your family, you know, your kids wanted to see you free. They wanted to see their father. That way more than what the streets, what the females want, what the hip hop game want, what the fans want. Bankroll Freddy was a different rapper. He reminded me of Rollo in so many words. Reason I say that, because he can't rap like that. We all know that. He know that. But when it comes to the hustle and the people rocking with Bankroll Freddy, I mean, he had it on lock. His following was bigger than a lot of artists I know that would hit records that was doing what they was doing. So these be big falls. A life, one false mistake, one thing you can say out your mouth, I mean, one day can change a whole scenario of your life that was going good. That's why we got to stay conscious. We got to stay prayed up. We got to keep people around us, fam, that really love us. I'm not saying his father didn't. If that's what his father only, that's all he knew. But it's supposed to have been somebody in Bankroll Freddy early, like, man, you got to let the streets go. Everybody that we know in the hip hop game right now that was in the streets, they had people around them that, hey man, pull back. It's either this or the streets. I don't even know why QCP wasn't like, hey man, it's either this or the streets. It seemed when it come to QC and this artist, QCP really don't be caring about his artists like that, man. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm seeing when it come to the Migos thing that they were saying about the label, and I thought it was a fluke because QCP so humble. You know what I'm saying? He's so quiet. But at the same time, it just goes to show, and I'm not saying that you can control another man, but when they sign a deal, it's supposed to be life-changing. You put a green light on Bankroll Freddy when he signed the deal with the Ops. So now if I didn't get the money that I really should have gotten from the deal, I got to get it out the streets. I got to play in the streets just to keep myself safe. I don't think these CEOs is really thinking about the artist, fam, and what the artist got to go through. It'll lead you back to the streets to protect yourself, being this artist. This is real deal. The things that we seeing on a daily basis when it comes to these CEOs not caring about their artists and their well-being. It's no way Bankroll Freddy being around QCP signing, you should be in a situation where you're getting jammed like this after signing a deal. It's something wrong now. Am I tripping? It's something wrong now. This man is a multi-millionaire. If you're going to sign me to change my life, fam. But I will keep y'all updated on situations. But make sure you hit that like button and make sure you hit that subscribe button. I'm out.